Alrighty, so we are starting off inside today. Haven't touched the cap yet. Normally we have this open so we can just hop into the inspection. But I just wanted to show that this is leaking. Now the reason this is leaking is because it's a friction fit. That means that when they installed it, you can see it's barely even hand tight, but there's nothing sealing these threads. There's no tape, no pipe dope, and there's no plumber's putty, which I'll be putting in here to make sure this doesn't leak in the future. But that's how this one is. You can see here, this one's painted over and also has no sealant. So we're going to go ahead and recommend that this be opened up and properly sealed. But we're going to go ahead and hop into the main here, take a look at everything. Doing a visual inspection from outside, you can actually see that the ABS on this actually goes all the way up through the roof, which is fantastic. But we're going to go ahead and hop in and take a look at the inside. Alright, we do have a little bit of standing water in the ABS. That is caused by this little lip here. The cast iron is thicker than the ABS here, so regardless of how you install this, there's going to be a little bit of a lip somewhere on this connection. This is pretty average. We're not seeing any heavy scale buildup, rusting, corrosion of the line. We're not seeing any compromises to the connection, so we're just going to go ahead and push this cast iron and get a look at our transition point. And at 25 feet, we have a cast iron tube, Schedule 40 PVC connection, no roots, no offsets, and no visible flow restrictions. So we're going to go ahead and flush the basement toilet and proof flow here at the transition. Alright, we have fantastic flow here, so we're going to go ahead and push into the outside here, take a look at our external line. Definitely heading out the front on this one. Oh goodness, we have some dual sweeps. So out front of the house, there is brand new mulch that has been laid down. I'm going to drop a locate here just so we know where these dual sweep cleanouts are, and I'm going to recommend that those be exposed and made accessible. From 28 to about 34 feet, so about 6 feet of grading loss is noted here. We expect to see some sort of settlement and movement in just about everything that is built up here in Colorado. So a little bit of grading loss. It's nothing to be worried about. It is something to keep an eye on though over the long term for the health of the line. But as of right now, it's not slowing flow, it's not slowing debris, and it's not holding debris. It's just holding some clear water. Alrighty, so that slug we just saw there as we pulled back, that is typically caused by construction debris. Stuff like paint, drywall mud, stuff like that can cause sludge buildup like that to occur in your sewer line, especially if there is minor grading loss or we have the older constructions here. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend a clean and rescope of the lines just to make sure that that stuff is pushed up to the main properly where it can be dealt with, and to ensure that the line has a good flow. Out here at 76 feet, we do have our city tap connection of looks like concrete to concrete. It's aligned appropriately, we're not seeing any roots. We're definitely going out the front here. We're going to flush another toilet-proof flow here at the main. But really, what we'd like to see is a clean and rescope, make sure that construction debris is pushed out, and we would like to have the other cleanouts in the home inspected and properly sealed. I'm looking at 2 of them here. One down below that we looked at with paint, and one above the 3-inch cleanout that we went through today. Neither of those are sealed with pipe dope, joint compound, Teflon tape, or even plumber's putty. None of that's on there. We just want to see those properly sealed, make sure that they don't leak in the future. Alright, despite the grading loss on the low point, we actually have a really good flow out here to the main. I bet you that once that debris is flushed out, the water level in that area is actually going to come down quite a bit, seeing as how thick that sludge was, and that what looks like a low point today would probably be a lot closer to something like just moderate grading loss, which is why We're going to go ahead and recommend that clean and rescope. And there's our 52 to 58, that low point, or the lowest point of grading loss is. And we're going to go ahead and pull back here to those dual sweep cleanouts, drop a quick locate. We're just going to mark everything with a green flag, just so that those dual sweep cleanouts can be properly exposed and made accessible. If the cleanouts had not been mulched over before the inspection, that is where we would have done the inspection from today, just for ease of access. Regardless, we still would have recommended that the line be cleaned and the cleanouts properly sealed. Alrighty, we've got we've got those dual sweep cleanouts located. Again, we're really just recommending that the line be cleaned. Really all you need is to have it hydrojetted from the outside cleanout out to the main. Make sure all the construction debris in the external line is properly dealt with. And then finally, again, we just want to see these cleanouts properly sealed up. It's not going to take a lot of time. All someone's got to do is open them up, put a little bit of some sort of sealant in there, and get them back on, and make sure that they are leak-free.